I think this one's better. Okay, so let me go ahead and share it. Like, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I guess I gotta go back out. I know, it's crazy. Having to try to adjust this thing is crazy. I have a new equipment, guys. So, good morning and welcome to Natalie Couture live Instagram DIY design every Wednesday at 11 o'clock. I will be here doing a design. This is kind of my way of getting through this COVID-19 pandemic situation, trying to kind of keep in a balance, doing what I love to do while still staying at home. Because those of you that know, North Carolina is still in phase 2, meaning that we are still on lockdown. For the event industry, you cannot have indoors event, cannot be more than 10 people, and outdoor events cannot be more than 25. So with that being said, there's been a damp into the event industry, and we kind of stand still. Some people are still going ahead with their events as planned, and then some people like myself that are actually licensed and insured, and we value and respect our license and want to be able to still be in business when everything is over. We are actually just following the guidelines by Governor Couture and just kind of doing whatever, you know. So before I get started, I want to say, guys, don't forget to like the YouTube channel. It's called Natalie J Couture Events. On there, I actually post tips for planners. I also post tips for clients as well, and I also post a lot of other quick meals, meals you can prepare, fun, easy meals you can prepare. And a lot of people ask me about my travel. Most of you don't know, but I travel a lot. So, well, I used to travel a lot. I don't travel a lot anymore. The last time I've been out of the country was in March. Right, I left and then I had to rush right back before Charlotte was closed down. So yeah, but I normally travel a lot, so I probably will be making videos of that as well. It's going to be on the YouTube channel. And then I still do the events on the couch, which is actually starts like in October. It goes from October to February, once a month. This year it's going to be done a little bit different. Good morning, how are you? So this year's going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to call you. I do not know how to respond to the text message right now. I actually got to call you because I have a project to talk to you about. So so this year, Events on the Couch is going to be done differently. I'm actually going to have pros on the couch with me, and we're going to have an event on the couch. Normally it's live, but what I'm going to do this year is going to be pre-recorded, and then I'm still going to show it at least once a month. So I'm going to make sure I do the whole 6 shows in 1 week, but what I'm gonna do is still do it once a month and kind of do like a watch party. so I can actually answer questions and interact with you guys while it's showing live. Another thing I want to say, thank you. I do listen to your suggestions and your comments and everything. Somebody suggested that I do this landscape, and I am doing a landscape today. Also invested on the tripod, so I'm actually up on the tripod so that way you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. And once again, don't mind the wrinkleness on the tablecloth because we are just doing some DIY. We practicing, right? We practicing. I'm not gonna go to the dry cleaners to steam the tablecloth just to do a DIY. I am not risking my health. I need to remain healthy. So right. So today team is girls. It's like a girls brunch. I mean, you can tell I kind of miss hanging out with my girlfriends and having a good cocktail. Because last week the design I did was a girls brunch as well, and I'm gonna do another one today. So yeah, I can't wait for that day when I can actually hang out with my girlfriends and we all have like some cocktails and have some girls time and all that good time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I went ahead and put the white tablecloth on the table. I tried to get some wrinkle out of the tablecloth. So I try to put it on early and kind of like, to get some wrinkle out. But anyway, so I have a white tablecloth on a 7 feet long table. A 7 feet long table could either fit 8 to 10 people. If you have 10 people on there, there's not going to be enough elbow room, and then that's kind of going to limit your design. You probably have to eliminate charges and just do like just do plates, or you just have to put like a centerpiece on the table and don't put like a table setting per person because it's going to be a little bit tight for 10 people, but you could sit 10 people on there. If you put 8 people, there's enough elbow room there for everybody. Now in the whole coronavirus thing going on, if you're gonna sit people on here, you probably want to group people like in families, like what you want to do, kind of be like, hey, the James family, y'all gonna have to sit on one table because y'all already in the same household. So just go ahead and sit on the same table because y'all already at home. Sit on the same table. If you have like guests, there's gonna be one person coming from a household. You probably want to put four people on the table, no more than 6 in this whole pandemic season that's going on right now. Guys, I know a lot of people is still so eager trying to have their wedding and everything else, and they don't want to cancel and they don't want to wait. I would suggest to any bride, if you really want to get married on that date, whatever date you chosen, a lot of people choose a date because it means something to them. It's not like they just flip the calendar and say, oh, we're going to get married on August the 8th. You know, some people, August 8th actually means something to them. So if you still want to keep that day, what I will tell you to do a private ceremony. Just you, the bride, you, the groom, bridegroom, a witness. I think you need 2 witnesses in North Carolina. I don't know for other states, but in North Carolina you need 2 witnesses, and you need the officiant, and that's like kind of enough people. And if you want to make it pretty, you can also still get your designer to make it look pretty and make you a nice little bouquet, and or you can invite like no more than 12 people to be at the ceremony with you guys, and maybe like a year from now for your 1-year anniversary you can throw a really big party, because to be honest, a reception is a big party, a big celebration. So does it really matter if you celebrate the same day of the wedding or you celebrate a year after? It's a celebration. It's a time where everybody be like, oh yeah, everybody is happy for you. So just yeah. So if you really want to get married on that day, just do it small. Don't go ahead and do, because I still seeing people doing weddings I see people still blowing bubbles. I'm like, whoa, whoa, who plan to allow this? Like, this is crazy. Why are all these people blowing in the same airspace at the same time? This is crazy. But that's not my business. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And what we're doing today, and like I said, today we're gonna be doing like a brunch, a girls brunch cocktail kind of thingy, because I miss my girlfriends. And I'm gonna start off with a white tablecloth. It's already on there. So next I'm gonna go ahead and put on my placemats. Since I want it to be girly, brunchy, I'm gonna use pink, and this is a hot pink. I probably could have used like baby pink or a lighter shade of pink, but I really like hot pink. I just started liking pink, and maybe like a couple years ago I started liking pink. I'm always a purple girl or yellow. I was never into pink only until a couple years ago. So we're gonna do the pink placemats. These right here you can pick up in any craft stores, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, AC Mo's. They have these in the craft section. It's already cut, but if you want to be very crafty and just get you like a Bristol board and you want to cut them out, you can do that. But I like these. So we're gonna put a placemat on. We're gonna do it for 8 today, okay? So we're gonna remember, guys, all your I do read all your comments, all your suggestions, all of that. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time to actually writing me a comment. I actually appreciate you taking 2 seconds out of your day to say, oh, Nat, that was good, or hey, Nat, why don't you do this, or why don't you do that, or whatever. But like I always try to remind people, this is DIY. This is stuff that you can do on your own, so I'm not going to do no elaborate stuff. And I will find out the day of the competition on Saturday. Like I told you guys, they push it back. They push back the competition, and I will see if I can actually so what I'm going to do, if I can share the competition live via my channel, what I'm going to do, the next DIY live, I'm actually going to keep the design from the competition, and I'm actually going to just kind of walk you guys through everything I do. That one is going to be a little bit more detailed and more elaborate, but that's fine. Right. Yes. I mean, we gotta be smart. We gotta like be smart and think, because like, I don't know about you guys, I want to survive this. I want to be able to tell the story. So I'm not running out here like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. No, I want to be able to tell a story as well. So I'm social distancing, and I am social distancing for real. Don't get me wrong. I went out a couple times. Well, I actually went out once, and it was like a private event. It was like less than 20 people, and then we had to wear our face masks and everything, and then we had to do the screening. They check you before you get into the event. So yeah. And those of you like follow me, you hear me say all the time, I would not pass up on a special invite. I love special invite. You know, somebody having an event and they actually send me a special invite. I'm coming, like, you know, I'm coming. So these right here is actually some disposable plates I got from I actually went to Big Lots. I don't go to Big Lots. I don't need anything from Big Lots, so I don't go to Big Lots. But I was actually looking for kind of like cheap patio set, because I wanted to do a party for my son. He just celebrated his 18th birthday on Sunday. Yes, I have a young adult. Yes, but so I went to Big Lots and I seen these disposable plates, and I was like, oh, I'm getting these for the DIY. So these are disposables. They comes with a salad plate, and they also come with the entree plates with utensils as well. And those were not expensive. They was very like budget friendly. They were budget friendly, so I just went ahead and get them. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and put up my glasses. I'm going to still use the same glasses I've been using all weeks. I'm going to use the same glasses. I just love these glasses. Look at them. I actually got these from the Dollar Tree, and I just fell in love with them. You know, I have color glasses, but I just love these. So I'm going to actually be using these because I love them. Remember, your glasses go on your right side. Glasses on your right side. I know. You say, what happened to the people that are left-handed? Hey, I didn't make the rules. That's just kind of how it is. The glasses go to the right side. And we're going to go ahead and put up the napkin. So we can do the napkins. Thank you. So we're gonna do the napkins. We can do the napkins two ways. I can actually, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna show you the other way because I'm not gonna try to confuse you. I probably use this other design for like another week. So this week, napkin is very easy. This is a napkin. I'm just gonna grab it in the middle like this, and then I'm gonna fold it over like this, and I'm gonna stick it in the glass. Right, and I'm gonna stick it on the glass. So I'm gonna do that for all 8, okay? All 8 of them. I'm gonna do that. And what's gonna happen, the napkins kind of fall in their own little unique way. They create their own little shape that I love. Like, yeah. I love kind of when the design is kind of just unique. You know, you don't have to add too much to it. It just kind of created its own thing. Like, yeah. You know, kind of like you give a little bit of instruction and it kind of does its own thing. So yeah. Oh, another thing, so I wanted to do this live to be like to be no more than 45 minutes long, but last week when I sent the link to my mom to look at it, she was like, Nat, she was like, it's too long. And I'm like, Mom, if you're looking at it live, you wouldn't think it's too long because it's not long. It's very interactive, but if you're looking at it from just home, that's going to be long. But what I also do, I create 2 versions. I just do one version. I post this version, the live versions, on YouTube, and I also just post another version with just the design alone where you can actually just look at it. Right, so today we're going to be putting 2 forks on the table, a knife, and a spoon, and I'm going to explain why when I'm finished, okay? So your forks always go on the left side, and your knives go on the right with your spoon. Right, guys? Don't forget this. Like, make me cry. Normally your salad fork is a little bit smaller. Your salad fork is a little bit smaller than your entree fork. So, but a lot of times you'll see the same size fork on the table, which is fine because a lot of people don't really know the difference. So yeah, so always knife goes on the right side. I apologize to my left-handers. I did not make up the rules. That's just kind of how it is, you know. Yeah, no. For a second, I thought I was missing one set, but it was just hiding. I found it. Like I said, if I miss your question or anything during the live, I'm gonna go back and look at the video again, and I will respond to like all your questions because I appreciate you guys. Oh, another thing I forget to mention, if you guys wanted to be a guest on my events on the couch show, feel free to send me a message. You can actually email me. You can do info@nataliejcoutureevents.com, or you can send me an inbox message. You can DM me on the business page, let me know. Even if you have only did one event, like you just did one event, you still have experience because you can actually talk from a person that just started off in the industry. So that experience can be helpful for somebody that actually wants to get into the industry. So if you've been in the industry 10 years, 20 years, and you want to come on the show and share your experience with us as well, that's awesome. I welcome you as well. And who can come on the show? So Events on the Couch was created just to kind of educate people a little bit more on the event industry, because like I get a lot of clients, they'll come in and then they'll have no idea the cost of stuff. They'll be like, oh my God, stuff was that expensive. Like, whoa, it costs all this. Like, they just don't know. Because to some people, they normally just have parties at home. They don't know, like, what it costs to hire a planner. They don't know how much it costs to hire a DJ, how much it costs to hire a caterer, and all that other stuff. So if you're a caterer, a baker, did I say DJ? DJ, transportation company, anybody in the special events industry, lights, anybody in the special events industry that wants to come to the show, are welcome to come to the show. And what I do different themes. So the first one always starts off with Thanksgiving because it's like the week. No, I lie. The first one is fall, and then I do Thanksgiving, and then I do Christmas, and then I do New Year's and Valentine's and whatever. Yes. So, and we just kind of talk about stuff, kind of try to give people more insight on how to go about hiring like a caterer or hiring like a DJ, because like if if you having a party for a teenager and you, let's say like my son is a born American. He was born here. I'm Caribbean, so my ideal choice of music is not his. I mean, he loves Caribbean music, but if I'm having him a party, he and his friends don't want to hear no like soca or reggae. I mean, one or two is good, but they don't want that for the whole party. So I had to find a DJ that was specialized in R&B and hip hop, and that's his culture, And hey, I mean, I love his culture too. So it was fine. So you just have to know how to go about finding the right vendor for your event, knowing the right questions to ask. You know, some people, they call me and I can tell they just reading off a little thing, reading off their questions. Like, yeah, so how many years have you been in the industry? you know, like, so how many days of it, right? You know, and the main thing for them to ask, they don't ask. You need a, hey, are you licensed and insured? Because if something happened, you want to be able to, you want to make sure you're covered. You know, so I love working with mainly licensed and insured other vendors. I work with vendors that are not licensed and insured before, but when I'm going to certain places, like certain venues, they require that. And why not just be licensed and insured? Why not license and insure your business just to be safe? Let me tell you, last year I did a wedding, right? I'll tell you, as a planner, you have so many hats. Sometimes you're a counselor, you're the best friend. You're just so much of everything as a planner. Never in my wildest dream I thought I was going to be a firefighter. Okay, so this is like, I'm doing this wedding on the lake, right? And everybody's setting up, and so it was a summertime. So I was like, oh well, I'm gonna bring my teenage brother and my son to help me set up, whatever, you know. I can pay my teenage family members to help me set up. But my little brother, what he did, when he lighted a candle, one of the candles was against one of the centerpieces, so that ended up catching a fire, right? So that caught on fire, right? And I'm like outside, I was outside, and I happens to walk inside, and all I see was just flames going up in the air, and there was people in there, but everybody was just having their own conversation and minding their own business. So all of a sudden, I'm just like running to the table, snatch the thing in with my hand, guys. Snatch it, not even thinking about anything else. Snatch it, run to the door with my matrix hair, do a little Chinese cake, and throw it outside. And they were all standing there looking at me like, oh, what just happened? And they were looking like, the DJ was like, oh wow, I didn't even see that. Like, I was like, it's okay. It's okay. You know, but if anything happened, guess what? I have insurance. I was covered for that. I cover whatever. I could have covered that, you know, because I'm insured. I'm fully insured. But I'm just telling you, so never in my wildest dream, I thought I was going to be a firefighter at a wedding. You know, so at the end of the wedding, I told my bride, I was like, girl, you'd never believe what happened today. You know, we laugh about it and everything, but anyway, so let me finish off the design real quick. I'll go ahead and put in the centerpieces. I told you it was gonna be like a girl brunchy thing. Is it? Like I say, this is stuff that you guys can actually do on your own. Yes, I'm telling you, I had to be a firefighter. Never in my wildest dream I thought I was end up going to be a firefighter, but I did. Okay, crazy thing. So let me hold on. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Let me take this off, and I'll be able to show you better. Okay. So let me do this. All right. So this is the look. This is the final look, right? Final look. Like I said, it's a good brunch. Yeah. So the centerpiece right here, this is just a mason jar, and it's sprayed in metallic gold, and I just a few little flowers. I just stick it in. I wanted to do wildflowers, you know, make it a nice little gardenish, give it a gardenish feel. And I went ahead and used these tea lights, candle holders, so it can contrast against the plates, because the plates got that right here. And what I was telling you guys about the 2 forks, a knife and a spoon, so you have a salad and a main dish and desserts, right? And if you wanted to keep like everything on the placemat, you could take this right here and put right here, and put this one right here, make it into like a nice little star, and keep it like this, or you could have just put this one right up here, do this one back here, and leave this one back over here, screw it up a little bit. You could have do it that way as well, to make sure you get everything, I think. So I hope you guys like this one. I'm also going to create like another video just with the design, and I'm going to post that one on the YouTube channel as well, and it's also going to be on Instagram. So don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is Natalie J. Couture Vans. What else? So that's it for today. That's our 11 o'clock appointment every Wednesday until whenever, I don't know. So again, I will always say that at the end of every video, guys. Continue being safe. North Carolina, we are mandatory. Wear your mask. So go ahead and do that. If you refuse to wear your mask for whatever reason, if you refuse to wear your mask for whatever reason, that's fine as well, but just make sure you stay away from people, right? Make sure you stay away from people. Be safe. Socialize. I know it's hard. I'm suffering, but guess what? We gotta be smart, be safe. And when I get off this call, hi Mr. Paul. And I get off this live, I am actually going to connect with some people that's on this live right now for some projects I have in mind. Right, awesome. So I'm not gonna keep you guys any longer. So that's my little thing this week. Leave your comments, share your messages, and all that awesome stuff. And you guys continue being safe until next week.